It's such a nice view on the mountains today.
Hey Tong Nguyen, look at something behind those trees.
What is it, Octane Gamers 85?
I see a small group of trees over there.
Oh, I know that small group of trees, it's called a copse.
I'll go to that copse just to see if there's anything.
Alright, you go first.
So a copse is like a small forest. There are very small amounts of flowers.
It's also oddly quiet in the forest.
Oh my god, Tong Nguyen and Octane Gamers 85. Thank goodness both of you are here. You're the first two allies I need.
Huh? What do you mean we're the first two allies you need, Vegeta?
Both of you got to follow me. There's a sign leading us to a mystery.
Okay.
This is what Vegeta The ObaidIsmail2005 Fan saw on the sign leading to the mystery. Oh my god. There's an iron-plated secret. How do we get to that mystery?
As far as I know, we must humble 6 fierce chiefs, along with a dark spirit.
Who are the 6 fierce chiefs? Who is the dark spirit?
I don't know, but we have to be brave and strong enough to find out what the iron-plated secret looks like. Otherwise the chiefs will humble us, and there would be no hope of collecting the iron-plated secret.
How tough could those 6 chiefs be along the way to the iron-plated secret? How are we supposed to take the iron-plated secret if there is a dark spirit in the way?
I don't know, but we need to get through the forest, and into a cave, because we may be the only 3 people to start the mission, but we might collect new allies to come with us.
What was that?
Wait, what's happening to those bushes? The leaves are turning pink.
Quick! Hide behind other bushes. I think the first chief is coming.
Okay, whoever was talking in this area, come out of your hiding spots. Hi Tong Nguyen, guess what?
Anaconda Hax, what do you want out of me?
I want to have your power in mine.
What? No, I have a fight in me.
Do you have the fight in you? Let me see your action.
Bruh.
Just threw it all at me.
Well, it's time for a Zuma game.
Bring the chain of walls. Break through the wall and hit me again.
Alright, here it comes.
Mr. Zombie has called out the long-lost gamer. Now he will throw the spells.
I just dodged the pointer.
I bet you can't win this first battle.
You bet I can.
What goes well with my true form?
Let me guess. 3 hits.
Okay, you win. You got that riddle right and didn't get hit with my pointer. Go to the next field.
As you wish. Come on Octane Gamers and Vegeta, let's go to the next zone.
Well, we escaped that forest.
Good, that means no enemies on sight.
Hold on, there's another sign on that side of the coast.
Well, Let's go for that then.
Grabbing 2 boats using Minecraft logic. Now what does the sign say?
Someone threw a key into the water.
I presume we need the key to unlock something.
To be precise, we need a key to unlock a secret door. But the problem with retrieving the key is we didn't bring swimming suits.
Don't worry, I can get it with this.
Good thinking. Use a fishing rod to retrieve the lost key.
Casting the fishing rod. Hopefully I'll catch the key at some point.
Exploration of the day. Today, I am on the mountains of a coast, having a look around. Wait a minute. Wait a second, I think Tong Nguyen and Octane Gamers 85 are doing something suspicious, because they have a fishing rod while bobbing in the coast water. I guess I'll go after them.
Yes. This is the key we need.
Not so fast, sir.
Oh no, it's Oofy Productions. You saw me retrieve the key, using a fishing rod.
Tong Nguyen and Octane Gamers 85, listen. I have something that you can do with the key that you just fished out. Come with me.
No, we're going to use this key to open our way to an iron-plated secret, not to fall for your tricks, and no thank you.
Tricks? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're probably another chief guarding the iron-plated secret.
Hold on, where did you get that blue ball?
You know, zuma logic. Alright, let's take the key with us to the next zone. Here we are in the cove.
Ooh, I see the secret door on the ground over there.
Okay, let's see where the door takes us.
I'm worried there's a trap down there.
Huh? Why is the secret door not?
Oh no. I knew that was going to happen.
We should use Minecraft logic to activate slow falling in order to go down that hole.
Okay. Activate slow falling. Now we can go down the hole.
Oh good, there's the trampoline, so that big fall was fine.
Tong, are you okay?
I'm fine, I'm lucky that this trampoline is here.
Oh good, we're glad you're okay. But where are we?
Well, we're in some sort of abyss with pink glowing stuff.
Wow. This abyss looks strange, but it's very bright pink.
I know for sure we should go this way, I'll show you why. There are very bright pink gems hidden in the abyss. So, if I drop a purple ball on one of the gems down there, it creates a crystal pillar.
Wow. That works like magic. Right?
Yes, Vegeta, you're right.
Sheesh, I am stuck on an island in the middle of the glowing abyss, and right now there's no way back.
Hey, DiamondX, do you need help?
Yes, I need to get off this island to go back to land.
Well, here's some magic. Pay attention to this purple ball.
Wow, Tong Nguyen, how are you able to do that?
There are hidden gems in the abyss, blending in with the pink glow. Those gems create crystal pillars when I drop purple balls on top of them, using Zuma's revenge logic.
That sounds very special. Anyway, thank you for building my way back to land.
No problem.
Wait a minute, Tong Nguyen just rescued DiamondX. I better take him back.
Tong, look in front of you.
Oh no. It's Trian Nguyen.
Tong Nguyen, I saw you take DiamondX from the small island back to land. Were you trying to rescue him?
Yes, because we are on a mission to collect an iron-plated secret.
Iron-plated secret? Well, you're probably guarding the iron-plated secret.
No, you are guarding the iron-plated secret, you're just swapping roles.
No, I'm not. You are. Excuse me, where did that ball come from?
You know, Zuma's revenge logic.
Oh no, I better put up a shield. As long as my shield stands, you shall fail.
Oh, I see. There's an electric totem holding up your shield. Oh no, this time you have the shield without the totem.
Ha 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 ha. Now I'm purely invincible.
Nope. Yes, finally. Now we have 4 more zones to go.
Yes.
A bridge made from cobwebs. Does that look risky?
Oh, don't worry, I know what that is. It's a tightrope web.
Tightrope web? You mean a mix of tightrope walk and cobweb?
Indeed. Let me show you.
Wow, you're pretty good at that. I guess I'll try the tightrope walk.
I'll do the tightrope walk as well.
I'll just teleport since I have my power.
Alright, let's see what's ahead of us next. Hi, I'm Tong Nguyen. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Neon Fan Productions. What's up?
I'm doing great. Is there anything I can help you with?
Could you do me a favor and grab that command block on that side of the cliff? I might need it in case of an emergency.
Sure, Neon Fan Productions. I've got a lasso.
Wow, what a hero. Thank you so much, Tong Nguyen.
No problem. We're almost to the next zone.
Not so fast, all of you.
Strange blue square, why do you intrude on us?
My name is Bkoszuta. I am an old enemy of Octane Gamers 85, and I have a very clever trick.
What kind of trick is it?
If you try to throw any projectiles at me, I will send it back to you.
Oh what?
You'll need something more explosive to hurt me.
Something more explosive? But I don't have anything explosive.
Well, you have no chance to get the iron-plated secret. Ha 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 ha.
Stop right there. I've got a command block with an explosive command.
No, Neon Fan Productions, you are not going to use an explosive command.
No, I have no choice but to trigger the explosive command anyway.
Oh phew. Neon Fan Productions, thank you for saving me.
No problem.
Alright, now we are in the mine shaft.
Neon Fan Productions, do you think this minecart ride will take us to the exit?
I think so. I'll set up the minecarts using my command block.
Alright, I'll go to the front minecart.
Hold it right there, Tong Nguyen. Where do you think you're going?
Super Alex the Big Boy 1, listen, me and my friends are going on a minecart ride to find a mystery. Let us do it.
Mystery? No, it's a secret. You can't find out what's the mystery. Try this rock.
No, I'm the zombie as the leader of this group. You are not throwing rocks at me and my friends. Try this ball. Alright, Super Alex the Big Boy 1 got knocked back. Come on everyone, let's start up our minecarts before Super Alex the Big Boy 1 comes back. At the end of the minecart ride.
Man, I have not been released from this cage for a while. I'm really worried.
Poor thing. Are you that zombie with the spiked collar?
Why yes I am. By the way, my name is Michael Dukun.
Oh I remember you. Don't worry, I'll get you out of that cage using this key that I found on a coast.
Great work Tong Nguyen. I'm glad you set me free. You work so easy.
Thank you Michael Dukun. You are a great friend. Whoa, Super Alex the Big Boy 1, how did you get over here?
I saw you rescue Michael Dukun. I will put you in the same cage with him.
No Super Alex the Big Boy 1, you're not gonna trap me and Michael Dukun in cages.
Yeah, Tong Nguyen is right, because we both are zombies.
Another battle. Alright, you encourage us.
I'm gonna target Michael Dukun instead.
Well, I have star power. Now I'm invincible, and nothing can hurt me.
Great. Both of you are invincible.
Yo, there's a totem. I should pull out the lightsaber. Oh no, my star power shield is gone.
What are you going to do now?
Well, we have one way to escape. That is using a zap ball.
Oh my god. Yes, we did it. Now let's go collect the mystery.
We're on our way. JordanTheNiceAngel2K7, what are you doing in this swampland? I didn't expect you to be here.
Well, it's a strange story. You see, I have been looking all over for Veena Tamara, and I didn't see her anywhere. I'm getting very worried about her.
Really? Can I help you find her? That might have to do with those footprints.
Sure, follow those footprints.
So is there a chief who usually bothers you and Veena Tamara?
Of course. Her name is Brandy the YouTube Fangirl 10. She was messing with me whenever Veena Tamara and I get together. So, I presume she took Veena Tamara over this way.
Later that night.
Gosh, I got sent to this swamp hut, and I've been locked in here for a long time. I can't even unlock the door without a key. How will I be able to tell JordanTheNiceAngel2K7 about this? Oh wait, I think I have a great idea. I will teleport out of the hut by eating a chorus fruit. Here I go. Yes, I teleported out of the swamp hut. Oh no, it's Brandy the YouTube Fangirl 10.
Veena Tamara, what do you think you're doing?
Well, I ate a chorus fruit, which teleported me out of the swamp hut, and I was just trying to reunite with JordanTheNiceAngel2K7.
There's Veena Tamara over there.
It looks like Veena Tamara alone won't be able to deal with Brandy the YouTube Fangirl 10.
We need to help her out quickly.
Well, guess what? I've got a weakness potion in my hand.
Oh no, I better run.
You're not running away, I'm getting you.
That's enough.
Veena Tamara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I just teleported out of the swamp hut by eating a chorus fruit.
Oh. I'm glad you're okay.
It's not over yet.
Oh, so you want a swamp battle?
Yes, because the main special thing is this Dais.
What's so special about the Dais?
If you win this battle without getting negative potion effects, the Dais will create a portal on top of itself, leading to a secret room.
Alright, we're coming your way.
Also, you cannot use shields, because the potion effect can splash through the shield.
No shields? No problem, I can dodge the potions.
Come on Tong Nguyen and Michael Dukum, you two can do it. Defeat Brandy the YouTube Fangirl 10.
Hey, where did that white ball come from?
You know, Zuma's revenge logic.
Oh dear, I better take healing potions.
No Brandy, you are not getting away with healing potions. Take these effects. Yes, we did it.
We defeated Brandy the YouTube Fangirl 10.
Now we only have one more zone left.
So close to the final mystery.
Wait a second, where is Tong Nguyen and Michael Dukum?
Man, they'll be here soon. They're just collecting some new allies on the other path.
with allies, and this is the final zone. Let's get the mystery.
I actually have the mystery. Hi, my name is Darth Vegan, and I am the Dark Spirit who is guarding the iron-plated secret.
Hold up, you're the Dark Spirit with the iron-plated secret?
I think so, Michael Duncan. I can tell that Darth Vegan wants to battle all of us.
That's right. I'm here to battle all of you. But first, I want to battle all of you in my new one.
Okay, prepare to fight.
I bet you're not tough enough.
You bet I am.
I bet such as how he doesn't use a lightsaber.
You bet I do.
Well, since you're the spirit, I also have Zuma's revenge logic.
Well, your true powers aren't strong enough for a command block.
I have laser power.
To DiamondX.
I've got evoke reflex.
And I've got potions.
Well, it's over. We've got the ultimate power up.
And you will never get in our way, again.
We have beaten every chief we came across with the help of some friends.
And so now we reveal the final truth about the mission.
We thought we had nothing left to do.
But this is not just a simple mission of defeating the chiefs.
Thanks to Zuma's revenge logic, we discover a very special item.
And it is the iron-plated secret, which is a mystery that is part of Smith's revenge.
It is also the reward of beating Iron Frog.
Because the iron-plated secret is coming into my hands. Way to go, everyone. We have discovered the iron-plated secret.